Hello, hello. We are live here on Wisdom Wednesday, October 26th, I believe it is, 2017. Steve Sipress here, right up in front of the stage at the GKIC Info Summit in Cleveland, Ohio. It's dinner break time, calm before the storm. In about 45 minutes or so, Rich Schefrin will be taking the stage, and this room will fill up, so that's the stage behind me, and then this room will fill up, or fairly fill up, as Rich comes to the stage, or maybe nobody will show up. Who knows? You never know. When you host events, you only know the people that register. You don't know how many are going to show up. But it's Rich Schefrin, and I predict a bunch of people show up. And Rich will be looking at these monitors in front of the stage, complete with the countdown timer of how much time you have left. So that's the view from pretty much speakers have at these events, in case you haven't been on stage or behind the scenes that way. Anyway, today's Wisdom Wednesday, as I was saying, that people that know me to consistently say I live in an and world, not an or world. And what that means is when people tell me, present choices that shouldn't be choices at all. So, for instance, the great Dan Kennedy spoke today here at the Info Summit. He actually spoke 3 times. 3 great sessions, and at one point he made mention of this. He was talking about the ways that you use to do your marketing, and he said, don't listen to the fools. He was talking about using offline, using direct mail, which is still to this day, of course, successful marketers know to this day, it is the #1 driver of business for almost every Fortune 500 company, certainly for all the tech giants, for Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple. Direct mail accounts for over 50%, 60, sometimes 80% of their revenue, which is a surprise to a lot of people, especially younger folks, that think that, online is the way to be, and I only do emails, and I only do an online newsletter, and I only do Facebook ads, and all that kind of stuff. So Dan said, look, anyone that tells you that to stop using the stuff that works, that's worked forever, I forget what he called it, but whatever the standard, like direct mail, the king of all marketing, the most cost-effective strategy to use, way to do marketing with. And he said, when people tell you not to use direct mail, to just do online stuff instead, he goes, they're either dangerous or they are, I wrote down, he said they're either dangerous, they're stupid, or they're charlatans. Or worst of all, they are dangerously stupid charlatans. So stay away from those people. And I thought of my saying, I live in an and world, not an or world. That means I don't say I'm going to stop using something that works, like direct mail, just so I can use email or Facebook ads. I'm going to do Facebook ads also, or email also. I'm going to do and. Okay, so give a couple of examples, and I think Dan might have mentioned these too, and I talk about it all the time. Like, supposedly when TV came in, it was going to replace radio. Well, of course it did as the centerpiece of entertainment for the American family and families around the world that used to gather around my dad when he was a kid in the 30s and early 40s. They gathered around the radio to listen to The Shadow Knows and The Lone Ranger and that stuff. Well, TV in the 50s and 60s and beyond, last century, the 1950s, 60s, replaced radio as the centerpiece of the main medium for entertainment in the home, or news, entertainment, information. However, but that doesn't mean radio went away. In case you haven't noticed, Howard Stern, I think he makes over $500 million on his contract to do radio. Rush Limbaugh, radio. NPR, it's radio. On and on and on. There are big names, very influential, and lots of advertisers advertise with them. So all the major TV networks, they didn't say TV has supplanted radio. The radio is gone. I'm pretty sure there's still CBS radio, ABC radio, NBC radio, ESPN radio, you name it, radio. Just about every TV station also has radio, and you should too. That's just one example, and you go on and on and on. You don't say, I'm going to stop my print newsletter and do only an online newsletter. You say, hey, I'm doing my print newsletter, and I'm also going to deliver it in a PDF, or I'm going to put it online also. Hey, like this video, I'm going to do only online video. I'm no longer going to make up DVDs and ship them. And Dan covered this. You know, people, oh, no one has a DVD. These dangerously stupid charlatans that'll tell you DVDs. Nobody has a DVD player anymore. Really? Well, have you turned on the TV lately? And have you seen ads? I've shown them on Direct Mail Monday, where they say, send for our information package, which includes the brochure and the DVD. So is Sunset Awnings so stupid, and Fisher Investments so stupid, and Roslyn Capital so stupid? These are companies spending millions and millions and millions of dollars on TV advertising, offering their DVDs full of information. If it's good enough for them, you know, when they stop using, which is what Dan said, when they stop sending DVDs, then I'll stop sending them. But those companies are testing with millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. Who am I to say, oh yeah, no, DVDs are out and flash drives are in. Print newsletters are out, only e-zine newsletters are in. And newspaper advertising, Yellow Pages advertising is out, only Facebook advertising is in. Like, all craziness, folks. I happen to live in an and world, not an or world. So if you ask me, people ask me all the time, they say, Steve, should I do advertising in a newspaper or Facebook? What do you think my answer is? Let's see who's here. Coach is here. And Coach says, looks like I'm having a fantastic time, thank you, and wish you were here. And so everyone that knows me knows what I would say. If they say, should I do this or this? My answer is the title of this video. I say, I live in an and world, not an or world. You're not going to get an answer to your question of or. The answer is yes, you should add Facebook ads to your print advertising. Yes, you should add an e-zine to your print newsletter. Yes, you should add online video to your DVDs. Yes, you should add more ways of doing your marketing, but don't think that just because one appears, suddenly another one goes away forever. And now somehow, this Facebook Live video, are you recording a video or a photo? Mira Beck, who is a video superstar producer extraordinaire, who I looked at your videos and said the lighting in mine is unbelievably horrible because Mira Beck is a professional at this stuff. So he is taking a photo of me taking a video. What the heck is going on? But I am flattered. But it is time to say goodbye. And Phil Brayfield has the answer. The answer is both. The answer is I live in an ad. The answer is yes. Should I do any? Yes. Should I do it? But you test it. We call it testing. That's all. We don't call it doing. We call it testing. Test. Send out 3 print newsletters. 6 is better. 6 to 12, and see if it works. Send out 6 to 12 e-zines. See what the response is there. But yeah, I got to test all different offers and all different factors and variables, we call them, in there to really know it works. Or you could just trust the people that are spending the big money on it, and the next time has anybody watching ever gotten a piece of direct mail from Google or Amazon or Microsoft or eBay? They all use it. They all send out a ton of direct mail. Have you ever seen their print ads in magazines, newspapers? By the way, the biggest piece of the advertising budget for all those internet giants is TV. I'm not talking about Hula and Hula Hoop and Netflix and whatever these things are. I'm talking about TV, ABC, NBC, TV. That's where Amazon, eBay, you're going to see in the Christmas season, you'll see ads all over primetime, good old network television for NBC, on NBC TV, for eBay, for Amazon, things like that. So if it's good enough for the online companies to get you, that make all their money off online advertising, but they're telling you with their own dollars, do not disregard the standard, stood the test of time, things that are still working. Add more things. Don't take one away and replace with it. Okay, that's it for Wisdom Wednesday. So from the site of the GKIC Info Summit in Cleveland, Ohio, Steve Sipress. Hey, Janik. Janik is watching the video, and Janik is here at the event. Where are you, Janik? Are you having dinner somewhere? Because I'm up in the room getting ready for Rich, but I'm going to float around and do a little more connecting and seeing some old friends, meeting some new ones, including you, Janik. Thanks for being here, and Coach. And I'll be back tomorrow with Throwback Thursday. We're going to have some fun. John Bachman is here. John Bachman, a runner-up for Market of the Year for GKIC a few years ago. So, and John featured in the newest 25th anniversary edition of Magnetic Marketing at Dan Kennedy. So good to see you here. And I'll be back tomorrow with Throwback Thursday. We'll be here again. Might not be up here in front of the stage, but wherever I record the video from, I will see you then tomorrow on Throwback Thursday. The crowd is starting to come in. When I started the video, there were 2 people here, and now there are about 5. More than doubled, which no doubt is clearly solely because I am recording the video. I've drawn people to the room. And with that nonsense BS that I just gave you, but it was sarcastic, I'll be back tomorrow with Throwback Thursday. Thanks for being here today. Over and out.